What's up, guys? It's Chris. Today we are looking at Wraith's updated best build, and it is guaranteed to put you in tons of favorable situations. To kick it off with the add-ons, we have Windstorm to move 9% faster while cloaked, which also gives us a bigger lunge while uncloaking, and Shadow Dance to kick and vault everything 60% faster while cloaked. For the perks, we have Lethal to see all survivors at the start of the game, Pain Resonance to knock 25% off the gen with the most progress for each survivor's first Scourge hook, Pop so we can kick 30% of a gen's current progress off each time we hook a survivor, and Sloppy to make survivors take much longer to heal. This build is fantastic, and in these couple of games, I'll show you just how easy it is to dominate with. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go, guys, with game one. We're playing the new best Wraith build in the game, and it is awesome. Very, very solid. Here we go. We're going to get value out of Lethal right away. I think, is that all four of them? I'm not positive I see the four. Yeah, so look. Obviously, this is a great Lethal for us, showing us 3 people all grouped up together. There's only one place to go here. Don't have to make too many decisions, huh? And looks like that David's going to be our easiest hit. Windstorm does also make it possible to be going for some pretty awesome lunges in chasing stuff. I'm going to run it this way so we can push her back towards the outside of the map if she is going to be yamming that pallet 2 seconds in, which she does not. Gladly, we did not respect that, so we can get a free little hit there with Sloppy as well. They do have 3 med kits, something to keep in mind, definitely. And looks like our David's going to be eating down that pallet gym. No. It's going to be close. Yeah, we do also get the pallet as well as the hit. So right away, since I know they're just trying to slam this gen behind me, we're going to be getting that pain res and probably a pop on Ace's gen. We'll see what he's up to in just a minute, though. You know what? Let's see if we can't block this pallet from Jill. And does she vault? No. Nice. This is not the way we want to run this at all. Not a bad idea to go back for that David either. This is how you want to run Cowtree on Killer, just for anybody who might be newer. That way they can't get the guaranteed fast vault on that window right there. Obviously, this is one of the strongest pallets in the entire game, so we're going to be wanting to get rid of that like as fast as we can. And just head on out. Let's see if I can... Okay. Free little down there. We don't quite get the pop, unfortunately, because the David did... just give us a free down there. Nice little sloppy proc. Can't be mad about that. And yeah, so 2 people injured. Cowtree pallet. Second hook on David. Not that I really wanted to go for this guy, but he just made it so easy on me. I don't know why I wouldn't. If he would have just let go, though, definitely would have taken the pop on that gen instead. Guessing they must have grouped up in there. That went really quick. The Ace and Lori have to be there together. Go check this gen real quick. Oh no, they really let that one tick down. Okay, I'll take my pop over here. Pretty good. Here, Ace to my right. Hope you guys are having a good... Oh, looks like his medkit is gone. So I'm sure he had an insta-heal. He had a medkit in his hand before. I remember seeing it. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. And I'm going to be trying to, just throughout this video, explain exactly what I'm thinking and how I'd use the build to be getting maximum value out of it and stuff. Applying that sloppy to as many people as you can is super important. And yeah, obviously I could go to try and kill this David right away. I don't really want to. And maybe Windstorm lunge, very nice. Really, really strong stuff. Windstorm, this gives you such a huge lunge. I'm going to be real nice to that David, even though he is goofing up big time. Simply because I want this game to go on a little bit longer to give you guys a little bit more of a taste of how much value you can get. And, yeah, you don't have to play mean with a build like this. It's really solid. The pain res helps out with spreading out the hooks. And... obviously, you do want to be splitting pressure on people a lot of the time with that sloppy here and there. And okay, well, I'll take this. He could totally have Dead Hard. It looks like he does, just by the way he's staring right back at me and running into nothing. Those are pretty obvious Dead Hards. Let's see what Jill is going to drop for us immediately. I'm just going to run straight through the pallet. Absolutely no reason to respect it at all. Don't want to give any more value than... they can already get from some of this stuff. Especially if we already have one person on the hook. Everybody injured now. David's about to be dead. Ace on the ground. There's just... I think he's just going to drop it as soon as he can. Didn't expect the instant vault, but if he's a lithe player, it definitely makes sense. Fake this way, and it should be a free little down there. Okay, I don't know what exhaustion he had, but that Jill's also giving me a pretty obvious win. So I'm going to take it here, and I will let you guys see... Oh, David just left. I will let you guys see a little bit more value in the next game. I wasn't planning on ending it that quickly, but that's something Wraith can do also. You know, if people aren't careful and they're not healing fast enough and they're just trying to stick those gens early on through the sloppy because it does take longer to heal. I mean, he can move around so quick and shred pallets so easily that you catch yourself in a bad spot and before you know it, the game's over unless you have some unbreakable or something to really bail you out. Dang, this guy made it around the world, huh, buddy? But we'll be running this back one time so I can show you guys a little bit more. Yeah, they had some awesome stuff, and it definitely was an insta-heal there. Looks like the lorry might be a little bit salty. I'm going to drop a good luck next, and hopefully they're not too mad at us for just winning. I don't know. Okay, here we go on Father Campbell's Chapel. And yeah, in that last game, the post-game lobby, the lorry was really salty. But I didn't actually want to show that stuff because it was pretty mean. So we were just going to move right on. Here we go. We got 3 people on this side of the map. I'm not seeing number 4 on lethal, so I'm assuming there's 1 distortion. I'm just going to let that guy vibe. I don't know what he's doing. This gen's pretty much just in a complete dead zone. So, also one thing to keep in mind. Now, I'm not going to do it this game. But if you guys are really sweating and really going for a win streak or something like that, keeping in mind that if you find somebody like this with a toolbox early on, it is going to be 90%, 90% of the time, it is going to be, that FOV bug, or tech, is so not cool. It is going to be a gen speed toolbox. It's 1 in 100 is a Sabo box, so tunneling somebody like this out early on to make sure they can't just get a gen done in 30 seconds at some point is going to always be a good option. Again, like I said, I'm not going to be doing that here, but it is never a bad idea as a killer. If you see somebody just with a toolbox like that, we're going to try and get a nice little hit on this Quentin, and then hopefully just leave. Looks like that should do it. Very nice, and a pallet at the same time. So I'm just going to get that out of the way, and we're going to see if we can find somebody else. And we have great mobility on Wraith here. We're just moving around the map and stuff. So even if somebody's on this gen, I might still be able to pop it. I've just looked at like every gen basically. Oh, it looks like it was main building. My bad there. I'm just blocking this because if he has balanced landing, that would probably be the first place somebody would run to. And I think he did. I didn't actually hear a drop noise. So I'm pretty sure he did have balance there. I see them running back towards that gen yet again. Yeah, Alan's in a total dead zone here, just going down immediately. And I did also see the Yui, but don't really mind. Just gonna take this, get the pain. Oh my gosh, background player. Is it actually a Sabo? There's no way. I'm not gonna hit her until she is touching the hook. Oh wow, she really messed that up, didn't she? Pallet right here, not dropping it right away. This one. Fortunately, we couldn't swing instantly. It looks like she is very down to just yam everything, though. That is good for me. Again, as killer, I've said this in a lot of videos before. Early on, you want to just be sprinting through every pallet that you see, pretty much. You don't want to let them get any more value than they're already going to from these pallets because they're super strong, and all they have to do is basically pre-drop them. So you don't want to just let them get free loops around stuff like that for no reason. Don't want to go for the Allen. Like I said, I am trying to play as nice as I can, but I'm going to obviously still be playing to win. Oh, that's just about going to do it. Thankfully, we swung there a little bit early, but because when survivors go to drop pallets, it vacuums their hitbox into it. We still connect. Another little tip for killer you should keep in mind. You know, they won't always drop it there, and sometimes it'll just make me look like I'm whiffing like a big old idiot, but definitely worked out there. So looks like this is going to be easy, and I was right about the balance. I was definitely right. See, you got to cover your bases. Ever since Dead Hard got nerfed super hard, you know, it's just a bunch of just moving at 150% speed for no reason. Can you guys just imagine, by the way, a killer like Trapper had like a perk you could throw on, like Sprint Burst, where Just literally every 40 seconds, he just starts sprinting at 150% speed. I mean, does that not sound ridiculous to you? If it doesn't, it should. I think it sounds insane. But for whatever reason, Survivor's gonna just do it on a 40-second cooldown. All 4 of them can have it. Stuff is pretty crazy. Here we go, Quentin. Does not make anything. And do we have a scored shot? I think he's my last one. No, wait. No, it was the Yui, I believe. Okay, my bad. We'll take that anyway, though. We got a nice little pop out of it. And they are healing right under hook. Yui healed herself, which is good for us too, obviously. Nice. So, one really weird thing about that Yunjin that I'm noticing is she's like lore accurate Yunjin, where this Alan was just 100% dead there if I wanted to. But instead, she sprinted for that pallet to just camp it. Isn't that interesting? It's like lore accurate. She did not care about the team at all and was just ready to camp that pallet and yammer down. And boom! She is my last pain res, so we'll just go ahead and get that out of the way. I don't think that Quentin was having a good time. Oh, yeah, background player, of course. My bad. Forgot she just got that. By the way, background player, something to keep in mind on Killer. I'm giving a lot of little Killer tips. Background player is one of the most, if not the most, broken perk in the game right now. It just makes it impossible to miss a save if they're on a pallet. And just because of how badly DBD's map design has been lately, pretty much every 5 feet there's going to be a pallet. So no matter what you do, they could just go down on one. She thought I couldn't hear her because she is light-footed, but, I mean, she just breathes so loudly. I just didn't turn around because of the breakout and the toolbox, obviously. I could hear her breathing in my ear like she was trying to, like, seduce me or something. Come here, Yui. Okay, I just made the fake sound. When you tap your bell like that too on Wraith, it does fake the exact same sound and animation. So I was just testing for an E button there, but it looked like she didn't have it. Here's our Alan. Looks like he is realizing it's all ogre now. Yeah, balance is not going to cut it there, bud. You got to use a little bit more wisely, I would say. But either way, this was a shorter video than I expected with 2 games. Either way, I hope you guys did enjoy it. And yeah, this is just what Wraith can do. You know, people won't give up quite as quickly as the Quentin did in most of your games, probably, because Wraith's base kit is pretty simple to understand. But this build is so good and gives you everything you need to really, like, make Wraith really powerful. So definitely recommend you guys trying that out. Yep, there's our distortion there on the Yui. Totally makes sense. And yeah, breakout, saboteur, toolbox, light-footed. Yep. I don't know why everybody's being so salty with me today.